Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's still your girl Ijoma Florence. Is this your first time stopping by? You're highly welcome. For all my subscribers, I heart you guys so much. In today's video, we're gonna learn local twig, how to make local twig using Ceres from Expression. Okay, so if you really want to know how I made this wig, continue watching this video. Okay, let's get into the video. So guys, let me quickly show you guys the materials we've been needing for this project. Our mannequin head is there, our scissors, our crochet pin, our Swiss lace, our dome cap, and finally our net. So I've already installed the net onto the mannequin head. Now I'm gonna place the Swiss lace onto the dome cap. Okay, then after which I used my pin to pin it down. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark out the line that I'll be working with. Remember, the style I'm going for is one side pattern. Okay, so this line will actually guide me. Okay, as I drew this line now, I'm going to walk according to that line for me to get that exact pattern that I'm going for. Okay, so after that, the next thing I did was to run down the Swiss lace with thread and needle. I started from one end then to the other end. When I get to the other end, I'm gonna make some knots. Then you can see that's what I'm doing. Let me make some knots now, like about 2 to 3 knots. Yeah, after which I cut off the excess thread. So the next thing now is to remove or to cut off the excess Swiss lace, the ones that are not useful. Okay, so I'm gonna trim it out. That's what I'm doing right away. So that's it, guys. Yeah, so the next thing now is for me to cut off the wig cap underneath so that the Swiss lace will be will look natural. Sorry guys, so that the Swiss lace will look natural. Please, while cutting off, take your time so that you will not rip your Swiss lace. And after cutting, this is exactly how it should look. Now we are getting into the project. So how I cut it was that I picked a strand of hair, as you can see me doing right now. Then I'll cut off the tips. Then I folded it into 2 equal parts. Then I pick one as I'm doing now, then cut it off again. So pick the other half, cut it off again. So that means one strand, I got 4 cuts. Okay, so after which is now the time for us to start the crocheting work. Initially I started with this big crochet pin. Sorry guys, I started with big crochet pin, but along the line I started to find it difficult, maybe because of the kind of net I was using. Okay, so I now switched over or swap it with my little tiny crochet pin. Okay, as you can see, I'm now using my tiny crochet pin. I use this tiny crochet pin all through the work. So guys, after doing the first line, I now decided to draw a line so that line will not serve as a guide. Sorry, I did it off camera, but just a normal way of drawing a line. Okay, the purpose or the reason of drawing it is that it is gonna help you. Sorry guys, what am I saying? Sorry, my explanation was all over the place. I'm sorry. Okay, so the reason is that it will guide you, especially for beginners, to know the gaps. Okay, so that the gaps will not be much. Okay, Normally myself, I love while crocheting, I love going in a straight line format. But some persons while crocheting, they love going in a random format. So anyhow you wanna do it, just do it. But make sure that you are not giving more space, so that after crocheting, we're gonna trim it, okay? So that after trimming, it will not look scanty. It will not look scanty, okay? So guys, it's all about crocheting all through. It's all about crocheting work. Once you know how to crochet, you can make this wig for yourself or for sale. It's all about crocheting, nothing more, nothing less, okay? So enjoy the video, is self-explanatory, okay? When we get to the front, I will be right back to explain it more. Enjoy the video.
The thing we do, show love as we spread the good news and feel the love of the brotherhood. Though we stand up as different with Jehovah, we love in every little thing we do. Show love as we spread the good news and feel of the brotherhood. Though we stand up at different with Jehovah, we are one.
So sweethearts, as you can see, I'm done covering the black cap on the left hand side. Now we are still having black cap on the right hand side. And now, as you can see from the very video, I stood at the very front doing the crocheting. The reason is that after trimming the hair, this the black cap will not be seen, okay? I mean, after trimming the hair to your desired length, the black cap will not be seen. But if you stand at the back, do all back crocheting, definitely the black cap will be seen, okay? So I crocheted about 1 to 5 lines before I now went back at the very back, okay? Started my all back crocheting again. Watch the video, you understand what I mean. Now I've gotten 5 lines and now went back to the back, started my normal all back crocheting, okay? So if you really don't want the black cap to be seen, please make sure you stand at the very front, crochet about 1 to 5. This mine was 5 lines. Crochet about 1 to 5 or 1 to 3 lines before going back to the back again. I mean, before starting your normal or back crocheting, okay? So that after trimming, the black cap inside will not be seen, okay? If you understand what I mean. English is not your mate, I beg. Pardon me. So guys, that was how I continued crocheting until I covered up all the empty spaces, okay? Like I've said before, take your time. Take your time. If you wanna get a perfect work, take your time. So I'm done covering the black cap. Now is the right time for us to work on the Swiss. So while working on this Swiss, I worked according to that line I drew initially, okay? And the quantity of hair I'm picking now is smaller than the previous ones I used. The reason is that I'm working on a Swiss now, and you know that Swiss always has these tiny holes. So if I picked a large quantity, definitely I'm gonna lip that my Swiss. So to be on a safer side, that's why I choose to reduce the quantity of yarn I'm picking. So crochet on that line, okay? That's how I did it. I did the other one off camera. Look at the centers I'm showing you now. So I'm gonna use my little crunches to gather the both sides. Then as you can see, we have empty spaces for both the right and the left hand side. So I'm gonna fill the left hand side off camera, then the right hand side we are gonna do it together, okay? So you just the same thing, reduced, like I've said before, the quantity of fur you're using while crocheting on a Swiss, so that you will not lip your Swiss. As you can see from the video, I really reduced the quantity I was using to compare to the ones I used previously, okay? So I tried my best to see that I cover up all the empty spaces, okay? As you can see, the spaces left now, or the space left now, is very small. So I'll make sure I covered everything, okay? That's what I'm doing. So if this video was helpful, guys, do not hesitate to subscribe, okay? Support your girl. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow it together. Share my video with family and friends. You can never tell who this video might help, okay? So as you can see, I'm done. And from the video, you notice that this front side looks lighter than the previous ones. The reason is that the quantity of expression series I used wasn't enough, so I have another 30 from other brands, so I now decided to use it to complete the project. That was why you will notice this a lighter color at the very front, okay? So after everything, I now made use of my scissors to trim. While trimming it, take your time, do not rush anything, okay? One step at a time, one step at a time. Take your time while trimming it. Do not rush anything. Do not take your hand too down. Just take your time, okay? So guys, here is the end of our projects. As you can see me, look at that very front. You see how it looks. It's lighter than the back. So it's lighter than the back, okay? Both colors are color 30s, but from different brand. So wow, here comes the end of our wig. Look what wig. So sweetheart, if you really find this video helpful, do not hesitate to share, okay? Subscribe, comment, like, okay? And thank you for watching. Until my next video, bye.